Hey y'all, hey. Let me just get my friends on in here. And let's talk about it, y'all. Because I'm also going to be walking on the treadmill, but I had to come back and show you guys my wrap. Remember yesterday was meal prepping and planning, and I made my juice, my beet juice, and my green juice. So I already had some of that. I usually have my beet juice in the evening, but I want to show y'all my wrap because I'm doing at least a week, 7 days of raw, and it may end up being longer, but I already feel great today. So I thought I'd bring you guys along to let you see the results of my wrap. Now I do have some raw wraps called Nuco wraps that I keep on hand, but I made my own wraps using my dehydrator. And I only use vegetables. I use zucchini, some carrots, some red onions this time. The first time I did it, I used white onions, but I used some red onions and some flaxseed. Mixed it up real good and dehydrated it for about 14 hours. Here's my wrap. I'm about to eat the first one. I made 2 of them. I'll probably eat all of this one, and I'm going to fill in my wrap with some of my leftover salad that I had and hummus from Panera Bread. I'm telling you, y'all can make it work. Y'all know I always try to eat at least an avocado a day. I'm gonna add some tomatoes and some more protein greens. People say, where you get your proteins, Jennifer? You get them from your greens, honey. And so this lunch will be about 15 grams or something like that. So let's see how did it come out. Listen, I already took a little bite. My own homemade raw wrap that I put in my dehydrator, and here it is, y'all. So I'm getting ready to make me a veggie wrap, and I'm gonna roll it up, and I'm gonna fill it up, and I'm gonna roll it up, and that's gonna be my lunch. Now see, when you go raw, you can eat as much raw as you want. I've already had some beautiful cantaloupe this morning. I've had some raw nuts along with it. Anytime you're eating anything, you want to add some type of protein to it. Hey everybody, thanks for hopping in. Thank you so much. How is the weather? Y'all, it's so cool today. It's so nice outside. It's in the 60s. And this morning I went and had my mammogram. Okay, ladies, y'all know it's October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I'm wearing my pink DFT. That's part of my 3 simple steps that I always talk to you guys about. But went to have my mammogram this morning, and y'all, I'm so glad they changed how it used to be a while ago, a long time ago, where you come out there hurting, child, especially if you're kind of full like me. Anyway, so I wanted to come back on and show you guys the results for those of you that hung out with me yesterday when I was meal planning and prepping. And so, again, we made our own veggie wrap. Look at this. I'm getting ready to fill in with my, whatever you want to put in here, all raw vegetables. So I have some leftover Panera salad. This is my garden greens and grains salad without the feta. So, and I'm gonna add some more greens to it. It ain't gonna hurt. Slice up me some tomatoes. I'm gonna eat this beautiful mango with it. Y'all, lunch is about to be on, okay? Then later on this evening, I think either today or tomorrow, I'm gonna make my raw meat so I can have some raw tacos. I'm gonna make some raw nachos using my sweet potatoes. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, don't knock it till you try it, right? When you think about eating raw, don't just think salads. I'm telling you, y'all, I'm gonna make some zoodles. I'm gonna use some kelp noodles as well to add to it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun week, y'all. It's gonna be a fun week. So what questions do you have about going raw or eating plant-based? So once again, here is my wrap that I made in my dehydrator. Beautiful, y'all. It came out so good. And here's the other one that I'm going to cut into 4s and make sandwich when I make my chicken tuna later on this week. So all I'm gonna do is just add the rest of my leftover salad and just build it. Eat the rainbow, y'all. Put whatever you want on here. Add you some more red onions. The first thing I'm gonna do is, because I did not make my own hummus. I do know how to make my own hummus, but listen, you do what you can, start where you are, go, keep going, right? But because some hummus came with my salad, that's what I'm gonna spread it out with. I'll let you guys see what I'm doing, but this, I'm telling you, y'all, you will stay satiated longer and things will move the way they're supposed to move and not get stuck like chuck in the truck, stuck in the truck, whatever that saying is. So I'm laying down my hummus, and this hummus has protein in it as well. I'm adding the rest of my vegetables and just all kinds of greens, cucumbers in here. There's some red peppers in here. Talk about eating the rainbow. When I say I eat, y'all, I'm about to eat all of this. I'm gonna roll it up in my wrap, and I'm gonna cut it in half. I'm stuffing it right now. So I'm gonna add my avocado, because I try to eat at least 2 ounces of avocado a day. Hey, Christy, thanks for hopping on. So we are making, we made our dehydrated wrap. We're eating raw this week. And yesterday, we made it with just some shredded zucchini. I put everything in the food processor. You know I'm all about simplicity, y'all. Everything in the food processor. And then I added, that avocado is so good. That's a good ripe avocado, y'all. And remember I told you guys, when you take the pit out, you don't have to throw it away. You can shred it and put it in your smoothie in the morning. You won't even taste it. To get you some extra nutrients in your morning smoothie. So I'm just using the avocado, spreading it on top. And I'm eating the rainbow. Look at that. We're not done yet, y'all. We're gonna wrap this thing up. Give me some tomatoes in here. Once again, we're eating the rainbow. And slice up some tomatoes. You put whatever you want, because when you're eating raw, you will not be, it's a different type of satiation or a different type of full, where you're not, there's nothing in here that's gonna cause my body to be inflamed anywhere. I'm going to stay fuller longer, and I'm gonna be satisfied. Add some nuts in here if you want a little bit of crunch. Add some mushrooms. You can add whatever you want. Hey, Danielle, what is your wrap made of? Oh, the wrap, yesterday, I shredded 1 large zucchini, about 3 carrots, shredded it. Actually, I put it in the food processor to chop it up really fine. And then I added, I chopped up some red onions as well. That's all I did. Put it in a bowl, add some flax seed. Mix the ground flax seed, because that gives it that kind of bready texture. And I just stirred it until it got to the consistency that I like. Then I spread it out as flat. I try to get as flat as I could. I mean, you know, it's not gonna be perfect. But I always like to fill in the center portion of my dehydrator tray, so that when it's time for me to eat, like today I'm gonna eat the first wrap. And notice I only used Auntie Tab seasoning. That's it. And so what I'm doing is adding me some tomatoes. And because I love my greens, y'all, I'm gonna add some more greens like arugula, and what else is in here? A little bit of spinach. It's just the power greens. There's some Swiss chard in here. You can never have too many greens, I don't think. Listen, I like a hearty wrap. And the fact that I'm cooking from my own kitchen, I know exactly what's in here, so I'm not gonna worry about the sodium being too high. I'm not gonna worry about any type of preservatives. I'm not gonna worry about any type of chemicals in here, because it came from J-Bell's Plantastic Kitchen. So here's what it looks like. Now, if you wanna add a little bit of sauce or dressing on yours. I don't have any vegan dressing right now. So I'm going to add a little bit of, what do I have? Because I haven't made my dressing yet. I'm going to make some this week. But I do have a little bit of like a vinaigrette type dressing. And if you can't find something, I like the Skinny Girl brand, the balsamic. Tastes amazing. Amazing. Where's the one I wanted to use on here? And then I'm just going to stuff it. I'm going to roll it. I'm going to let y'all see it. And there's my lunch. I'm going to eat this beautiful mango along with it. And this will keep me satisfied until I'm ready to eat again. I don't eat on a schedule. And I do know if you're watching your blood sugar and things of that nature, you do need to eat within like 4 hours of something before, in between times. So, but that could be just a piece of fruit for me. That could be a handful of raw nuts. It could be, drinking my juice that I made, my beet juice. I made a green juice as well. Hey, y'all, thanks for hopping on. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate that. Do me a favor. Go ahead and share. We're talking about going raw. This is day 1. It's my second go round of going raw. Actually, my 4th. But as far as going longer than 7 days, I don't know if I'm going to go past 7 days. I'm just going to see how I feel. I knew I needed to go raw for a few days because I started to feel a little bloated. I was not sleeping very well. We've been doing some traveling. So again, we've been eating out, and you do the best that you can when you eat out, as far as the choices that you make from what you have. And we didn't eat very bad, but I could just feel the difference. It's just something about it. Okay, I'm going to do my best to stuff this and roll this, and I'm going to show you guys, but I need both my hands to do it. And I'm using my Pampered Chef knife to do it. Many of you guys know I got a beautiful Keji knife for my birthday. That's like my ultimate creme de la creme of knives, honey. But I do like Pampered Chef knives as well. No, I'm not a rep for it, but I do like their products. All right, I stuffed it, y'all. Wait till y'all see when you cut it. It's gonna look so pretty. Always encouraging everybody to eat the rainbow. Eat the rainbow. Thank y'all for tapping that screen. How's everything going with you guys today? I'm still trying to roll. Ooh, my wrap is staying together. Look at that monster stuffed wrap, y'all. So good. Then we cut it in half and let you see what it looks like. I love for my food to be aesthetically pleasing to my eyes, because we eat with our food. We eat with our eyes, right? Now I would tell people, hold on, let me cut it in half. Oh, shuck it. Y'all ready for the reveal? You ready? Oh. Look at that. Look at that, honey. Woo! Y'all better go ask somebody. There is no way you're going to eat like this and not be satisfied without feeling bloated, without feeling like you need to loosen the top of your belt, or go put on elastic waistband clothing. I'm telling you, let's take a bite. Made my own wrap from my own kitchen, y'all. It's so good, y'all. So when I tell people I'm going raw, I'm not just eating lettuce and carrots. This is so flavorful. And it's also satisfying because I know carrots. This is so flavorful. And it's also satisfying because I know that I have, hey, Travel, come on up. I know that I have only eaten
Hi.
what I put in there. Hey, Travel, how are you,
I'm
Queen?
good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I don't know how this is, but you caught me live. Thank you so much for hopping on. I'm still new at this. I'm showing everybody my raw wrap
Oh,
Everything's raw, including the wrap that I made in my dehydrator. So those that were following me yesterday, I showed them how to make your own wrap instead of buying your wraps, especially if you're going to go raw. I'm going raw to kind of, get to the gut. Got to reset that gut, right? And the best way I know to do it is to use it through raw foods, but I'm not talking about just eating lettuce and tomatoes and just bland stuff. You ain't going to find no wrap like this, honey.
so what did you make the wrap out of?
The wrap is made out of zucchini, carrots, and red onions, and flaxseed, ground flaxseed. Mix it up, spread it out on your dehydrator tray, let it dehydrate for 14 hours, and this is how it comes out. So tomorrow when I eat, because I'm going raw, you can't eat anything over 115 degrees. So I'm gonna cut these into 4s and I'm gonna make a sandwich. Now the thing about eating raw, I'm not a raw vegan or plant-based person that always eat raw. I do eat high raw, meaning the majority of what I eat is raw foods, whether it's a salad, whether it's chickpea tuna, but I will cook some plant-based meals. Like today my husband had, and y'all, he ate it so fast, I don't even have a picture to show y'all. I made him a Salisbury steak, a plant-based Salisbury steak, made my own gravy using almond flour and some, the brown gravy and stuff. He devoured it. I'm like, I can't even show y'all a picture of it. I can show y'all, look at this. Here's the remnants. There's the remnants of it. So he's already eaten. And so I come on live to show everybody that it is not hard to eat plant-based. You just have to have the right mindset and try different things. And I try to show people how to do it in a simple way. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm actually having my lunch and showing people the results of the raw wrap. And if you don't have a dehydrator, it's okay. You can put it on your lowest oven temperature, about 115, and let it just cook all night on low. But I love kitchen gadget. You name it, I pretty much have it. And it's fun for me. So with that being said, how are you today?
I'm good. I was just going to say hi. I'll let you get back to your stream, though.
Thank you. I appreciate you popping in.
If y'all don't have her follow, make sure y'all hit her with the follow, guys.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Travel Queen. I appreciate you.
Okay, have a good one.
I'll check in with you later, okay?
Okay, bye.
Take care. Bye. So, y'all, this is it. It's simple, yummy to have, yummy to eat. What question do you have? When I say I'm eating raw, this is not tasteless food. So this tastes so good. Again, add whatever dressing you want. And this is how I satisfy my sweet tooth. Use your fruit. Get your really, really good mango. And the way I choose my mango, if I push in and it leaves a little indentation like that, it's pretty ready. I don't want it to be too soft and I don't want it to be hard. This is what I'm looking for when I go find my mangoes. If I push in like that, not very hard, I want to see my finger indentation. And that's what I'm gonna have along with my raw wrap. So it's amazing. And then guess what? I'm gonna get on my treadmill, my walking pad, if you will. And then I'm taking care of my health, right? Moving my body, choosing to eat foods that's gonna fight disease, right? Make sure you're drinking your water. Thank y'all for tapping that screen. Hey, thank y'all for joining the live. I appreciate it. But let me know if you have any questions. I don't mind. Come up and let's have a chat about it. I keep going away from healthy, but need to stick with plant-based. Well, the thing about that is it KS? I can't see something here. Start where you are. Do what you can and use what you have. Many times we overthink it. And listen, I'm telling y'all something that I know, not something that I heard. Because I dieted for 27 plus years, trying to get healthy. Trying to lose weight. If we concentrate on getting healthy, the weight will come off. Now, I do use a 3-step system. It's all plant-based. It's my vitamins, my nutrition that fills my nutritional gaps. but then we still have to eat, right? So I tell people, start adding. Don't worry about subtracting. You know, many of those deprivation diets tell you what you can have and do this before lunch, do this after dinner. It's so confusing. I want to encourage people to love what they eat and eat what they love. I love all kinds of wraps, so I'm learning how to make it more plant-based for me, so I don't have to worry about the ingredients or the preservatives or the chemicals that are in it. The only raw wrap that I have found is called Nuco wraps, and you can get them at your local grocery store. That's always my backup. And because I'm the only one eating raw, I don't want to make too many of my raw wraps, right? Because they'll last about a week. But I like a variety of foods when I'm eating raw. Like I'm gonna make some raw tacos. I'm gonna make some sweet potato nachos. It's all gonna be raw, y'all. Just keep watching, I'm telling you. But don't be discouraged, just start where you are. Even if you start with a smoothie in the morning, just substitute one meal and make it plant-based. Make it meatless. Don't get hung up on the word plant-based, vegan, pescatarian, all the things. Just think, eat more vegetables. Eat more fruits and vegetables. That's what I tell people. Eat the rainbow. I'm eating the rainbow. Different colors of foods. And if you're like me on a health journey to get off the blood pressure medication, you want to eat foods that are in the red color category. Like red, purple cabbage, purple onions. That's why I did my beet juice. Things like that. So start where you are, do what you can, use what you have. Why? Because it's too hard to do the opposite. And then you get discouraged. Let's get some small wins first, because here's what I want to encourage you guys. You didn't get the way you are overnight, not even in 3 weeks. So give yourself grace, give yourself some time, but you got to really tackle that mindset. Instead of saying, man, I won't be able to eat X, Y, and Z. Think about all the wonderful nutrients that you will be able to eat. Let me tell you, eating a plant-based diet or lifestyle, you have much more variety than if you were eating otherwise. Have y'all been to the produce section at your grocery store? You see the beautiful color and the plethora of fruits and vegetables that you can have? I haven't even got to the legumes. Now, I don't do a lot of beans. I will do chickpeas. I will do a little bit of black beans. I am going to attempt to make my own black bean burger, and I'm going to use a dehydrator, but I will be making some meatballs too, y'all, to go along with my zoodle gettys, if you will, this week. And I'm going to put them in the dehydrator. So I'll bring you guys along when I start to prep for that. But I'm telling you, when you have a made up mind, you'll do it. I want people to be encouraged to just start. Don't wait until there's a medical emergency. Don't wait until you don't feel good or whatever. You already know that what you're putting here, you know if it's feeding disease or if it's fighting disease. Think about it. And there's this thing called addiction, right? How do you break that addiction? You got to do the opposite thing. So, grapes and cucumbers for lunch today. Where's your protein? Don't forget to add, every time you eat something, add some protein. There could be some raw nuts. It could be, some yogurt or something like that. You want to make sure that you're balancing the foods that you're eating. I try to concentrate on carbs, proteins, and fats. I have everything in here. My carbs, even though it came, that flaxseed, the ground flaxseed that made this into a wrap, I've got that. I've got my good healthy fat, which is my avocado that's in here. And then protein from my greens. This is the one I use. I can't show to you, but Organic Girl calls protein greens. Sweet pea leaves are in here. There's salad. There's arugula in here. I get in trouble when I show y'all what I'm eating because TikTok thinks I'm selling something. I'm just trying to show you guys what I'm doing. And there's about 5 grams of protein here. But I know through my smoothie, I get about 30 grams of protein every single morning for breakfast. So you want to make sure that you're balancing your meals as much as you can. Every time you just think about carbs, good carbs, fats, and protein. My hummus has protein in it because of the chickpeas. Now, I'm not a nutritionist or a dietitian, but I am getting my certification in nutrition, holistic nutrition, because I do want to be able to help my clients more, and just to kind of, even myself, to know exactly what I'm doing. So y'all pray for me. This thing is no joke. I made my own sauerkraut. I think I brought you guys along that journey. So I'm making my own sauerkraut, fermented sauerkraut. Y'all, I'm so excited. It's got to stay in there about another week before I can eat it. But all I'm saying is, start where you are, do what you can, use what you have. And try some different foods. How do you get 30 grams of protein in a smoothie? Ooh, I'm glad you asked. Who was that? Is it Mom something Farm? Well, I have a protein shake called Thrive. There's 15 grams of protein in there. Then I add my chia seeds. I add hemp seeds. That's another 10 to 15 grams, depending on if I do 2 tablespoons or 1. I add peanut butter. 1 tablespoon of my peanut butter is 7 grams of protein. And then I also add my greens. Like I was telling you, my protein greens, that's another 5. And then I do add some frozen fruits in there. And that's how I get up to 30, even more, depending on what combination or how many chia seeds am I using, the hemp seeds and all of that. But it blends up so well that you don't even taste it. So I know I'm getting my 30 grams, at least 30 grams through my my smoothie. Hey, thank you, Teresa. Thank you for being here. My protein shake is called Thrive. And I used to show it, but if you're interested, because like I said, TikTok bans me or makes me go silent for 10 minutes or so, it's called Thrive. I talk about my 3 simple steps that helped me. Let me show you. I wasn't always eating the way I eat now. When I started my healthy journey, which was 10 years ago, this is me at 2014, 10 years ago. This is from being a chronic dieter. I've counted points. I did that system 4 times. I've gotten my food in the mail twice. I've gone into several centers. I've had gym memberships, the whole 9 yards, even got a personal trainer. That's what that led me to. Because I did not understand that I have nutritional gaps. This is me at 48. Today I am 58, and I'm blessed, and I know I am. But I want everybody to know this is a 10-year journey. It is a lifestyle for me. The last 4 years, I started transitioning into eating more plants. Wasn't trying to be vegan, plant, whatever. I just wanted to eat more plants to use vegetation over medication, because I am getting off of blood pressure medication. I was on 3. I am down to 2 at the lowest dose. Still no good for me. I want to get totally off. So I can't just pray about it, journal about it, ask God to remove it. I have got to add some works to my faith of what I believe that God wants me to prosper in my health according to 3 John 2, but I've got to do my part. And so that's when I started using food as medicine and learning how to turn some of my favorite foods. I'm a Southern girl, y'all. Anything down here, we're going to have some gravy with it. We're going to have our potatoes, all the things, right? And barbecue. But I've learned how to transform some of my favorite meals into plant-based. I eat, my top 2 is my mama's pot roast. I make it now with jackfruit and my dad's barbecue ribs. Now I use that. I make plant-based vegan ribs that are to live for. I'm not going to say to die for, to live for. So we have got to get to the point where our health is more important than going through that drive-through. I used to do it, y'all. I know it is an addiction. And how do you change it? So when I started with my 3 simple steps. And within 10 months of taking my 3 simple steps, and I just took it first 30 minutes of waking up, it changed my cravings for hot Cheetos, Snickers, and a Diet Dr. Pepper. It took me 10 months to get 50 pounds off. And all I was doing was filling in my nutritional gaps with these 3 simple steps. And it's just premium vitamins, y'all. It's nothing crazy, but these ain't your grandma's vitamins. I wake up in the morning, I take my 1 to 2 lifestyle capsules. The second thing I do, I make my protein shake. You can drink it with water, make it with milk, make a smoothie. I prefer a smoothie. That keeps me full until lunchtime and satiated. And it cuts my cravings. It helps with my gut health, that digestion, because y'all know if you're trying to lose weight, if it ain't coming out, it sure ain't coming off, okay? I used to think that was like an old person's saying. My dad used to say, girl, you eat every day, you ought to be going every day. And I was like, that's just old people. Because after having 3 kids, you know, stuff changed down there and all that. And I'm thinking if I go once or twice a week, I'm good. Then I started to educate myself. Being an educator, I'm a former school principal, taught elementary school, I was a high school principal, I love education. I started to learn about how to eat well so I can live well, because y'all, it's about the dash. It's about where I am right now. I know I'm going to meet him one day in the glory, and I'm going to see my mama, right? But while I am here, it is my responsibility to take care of this body. So how do I do that? Where do I start? Well, that's why I started. The first thing that even gave me the inkling that I can get off of blood pressure medication, even after losing the weight. I'm still on blood pressure medication. What's up? I read a book by Dr. Bobby Price. I will never stop singing his praises. I'm so grateful that he wrote the book and shared his experience. Because he said we have a sick care system, not a health care system. And him being in the medical field, he's a doctor, he's a pharmacist, who suffered with high blood pressure when he was 16 as an athlete, went to med school, put on about 50 or 60 pounds, and he was like, something's got to change. He went to Thailand or somewhere in Asia and he studied, why are these people 109 years old and they're still taking care of themselves and able to do for themselves and all the things? It's because of the foods that they eat. Think about it. So he did that. So anyway, he wrote the book, Vegetation Over Medication. I've read that book maybe 3 or 4 times. And I'm telling you, that's when I had the hope that I could heal my health from the inside out. So yes, the weight is gone. Thrive helps with that. And we do need to have some type of vitamins or supplements to fill in the nutritional gaps. However, the supplements that I was taking before Thrive, y'all, I probably just peed them out because I didn't feel a difference. I was taking them because you're supposed to take them, right? I was taking biotin for my hair, skin, and nails. I was taking Docalex to go, Pepto not to go. You know, I was taking Motrin and leave Tylenol for my aches and discomforts. I was taking melatonin just to get to sleep so I can shut my brain off and rest. Still didn't work. But when these 3 steps came into my life, I was very skeptical. This is 10 years ago. 10 years ago. You can imagine, after all those years of dieting, 10 years ago, I was skeptical that there was anything out there that's going to help me heal my health. I'm over a size. I am over a number on a scale. I wasn't feeling well at 48. And y'all, we have 3 grown kids, and I'm trying to be around here for myself as well as create memories with our children and my future grandchildren and great-grandchildren. I'm not going to be one of those grandmothers who can't engage and be active with them because I'm not taking care of my health. Y'all, we only get one body, right? And so I tell people, I took a chance. I said, you know what? I'm going to do this one last thing. And I only did it because she was my friend, but she was a marathon runner, right? I'm not, never will be, wasn't back then either. But because I trusted her, I really took these 3 steps on a dare. I said, I'm going to show her that this is not going to work or be sustainable like all the other things I've tried over the past 27 plus years. Put that on the shelf. Not that these programs didn't work. They were not sustainable for me. I can't count points every time I'm trying to go out. When I was going to the grocery store and I was on that WW program, y'all, it took me 2 hours just using the app to see how many points is this, how many points is that. Too much. It's too much. There's a simpler way. I will never say that Thrive is the way, but for me it was, because it got me off of the dieting roller coaster. I will never diet in the sense of deprivation ever again, because I've been freed of that. Once I saw that these 3 steps helped me to cut my cravings for hot Cheetos, Snickers, and a Diet Dr. Pepper, don't ask me about the combination. I just like that combination. I knew something was up. That was July of 2014. This is when I started. I just wanted to feel better. Look at my hair all stringy. I have since then gone natural, and I just have it in a ponytail now. But it has grown so much more just because of the biotin that's in the vitamins that we take. They're premium vitamins. Like I said, these are not your grandma's vitamins. You take your 2 capsules in the morning, 1 to 2, depends on what your body needs. You make your delicious shake, and we have vegan shakes now. And you stick on this little sticker called a DFT. Right now, we are supporting Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So we have the pink ones. What those 3 products do, and I won't show them because TikTok will say, you're trying to sell something. I just want to share with y'all. Somebody shared with me. Thank you for the heart, y'all. Somebody shared it with me. And I will show you, I'm going to put my link. Y'all, just go and create your free account. Get $50. Whether you decide to use it or not, we're giving away $50 preloaded to your account when you go to my website. And my website is 3 John 2, I'm typing it right now, .thrive 123.com, because it's 3 simple steps. That's it. When you go there, let me pin it. I think it only pins for about 30 seconds or 60 seconds. So when you go to 3 John 2, that is my mission scripture. God wants us to prosper in all things, make all the money you want to make. But don't forget to prosper in your health. And the definition of health that I use is the World Health Organization definition. It's just a condition of a sound mind, body, and spirit. It all works together. That's why I'm getting my holistic nutrition certification. It's not just what we eat. It's the whole package, right? So when I started to thrive, after 7 weeks, I had lost 25 pounds. I'm like, this is crazy. Because y'all, I could only walk about 15 minutes before my knees were hurting. Forget the fact that I was, at that time, almost 55 pounds overweight. Why are my knees hurting? I'm not even doing anything. But as a principal, once I got home, y'all, I had nothing left for my family. It just depends. Anybody in education, there's no 2 days alike, right? And after giving everything to my school, to the staff, to the families, to the district, to the community, the board members, I had nothing left for my own families. So I was going through that drive-through. I got to grab something. Everybody got to eat. Everybody's tired. Or children got to get to their after-school activities, right? But Thrive changed that for me. It helped me to finally get the weight off. I've never dieted. I haven't dieted in 10 years. And I shared because somebody shared it with me. And right now, just to be quite honest, take a look at it. Grab the $50. It's preloaded. You will have 72 hours to use it. If you decide not to, no problem. But have access to the information. And it's free. Information is always free. It's what you do with the information that you receive. I was very, very skeptical, but it changed my life. It changed my health narrative. So now I know I'm leaving a health legacy for my family and not a health liability. So much of my story I share about how this came into my life and what it has done and how it has changed what I put here. I'm more intentional by what I'm putting in my body. But I had to get all this crazy stuff going on the inside. I had to get that into alignment. So once the weight was off, I'm thinking, well, okay, I should be off of blood pressure medication because I got the weight off. I know that getting every 10 pounds helps. It does. But it's the lifestyle. Are you getting your rest? Are you drinking your water? Are you moving your body? Are you eating as well as you can? Are you eliminating stress? And as a school principal, y'all, that stress, child, my heart goes out to all the educators even today. But I'm telling you, you can't find the link. Okay, so the link is I'm going to type it again because it goes away, I think, in 60 seconds. So if you were to go to https 3 John, it's also in my bio too, John2.thrive, THRIVE 123, that's for the 3 simple steps.com. You won't be able to click on it from here. You're going to have to write it down or screenshot it. And then you're going to see my picture. So you know it's me. Okay, I just pinned it again. Let me know Couldn't pin the comment. I don't know what that means. Can y'all see the comments? I wonder if I can use my other account and put it here and let y'all see. But it's 3john2.thrive123.com. You will see my picture, so you know that it's me. And take a look at it. I'm gonna comment and see if it shows up here. Y'all let me know if y'all can see it. 3 John 2. Where's the colon? 3 JOHN 2 dot thrive 123 thrive THRIVE dot 123.com. Hold on, why isn't it letting me where's the colon? Oh, there it is. Sorry. Okay, here it comes, y'all. Let me know if y'all can see this. 3 JOHN, the number 2 dot thrive THRIVE 123.com. I'm gonna post it from my I just posted it from my other account. Let me know if y'all see it. It says J Bell. It's not there. Can I post my own? Can you pin your own? I don't think I can pin it from here. But either way, or you can just message me. But again, check it out, y'all. It changed my life, and I share it because it's the truth. And for somebody who has done several programs, and I do everything with fidelity. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it with fidelity, right? I'm either prove it wrong, I'm going to prove it right. And so it's been 10 years. It's been 10 years. Jennifer at 48, Jennifer at 58. Feel amazing. And I share the 3 simple steps. I would show it to you, but I got to figure out how to show it with TikTok so they don't shut me down. Because I get these little notifications that your live has been hidden or something for 10 minutes because I'm doing something. Okay, so Christy, you already have an account with me. If that's the Christy that I think that it is. But it's just 3 John, JOHN, number 2, dot thrive, THRIVE 123.com. You'll see my face or go to the link in my bio. As a matter of fact, let's go there. Let's see, can I show y'all? So here you are, here I am here. Click my picture at the top left hand corner. I guess you can. Oh, here we go. Click me down here. It'll take you to my page. And then you're going to click on the link right here. It's a Linktree link. And then several things pop up. Click the first one, the Linktree. And there I am. If you scroll down to Thrive with Me, create customer account, click that. And you'll see my name. I was referred to by Jennifer Bell, 3 John 2. Click that, and then you just put in your information. I will get a notification that you did, and I will send you an email saying, welcome to Thrive. How can I help you? Right? So with that being said, y'all, now Christy, again, I don't know. I think your $50 is gone. Once you do that, you have 72 hours to use your $50. And y'all, you may want to do our collagen. You may want to try our water that's $40 and you got $50, and so all you do is pay shipping. Just get with me. I can help you. You can customize. If you don't want all 3 points, hey, I just want to try the shakes, Jennifer. Anything you want to do, I can help you do it. And those $50 are very helpful because I love this company because they know, things are expensive. But I'm going to tell you what, you're going to pay for your health one way or the other. I choose to thrive. I do it in such a way that I do get my products for free. I've gotten them free for 10 years. Pay for them one time. Seriously, I'm not even joking. And you don't have to be a promoter like me. I promote it because it changed my life. And I know the struggle is real. So I'm trying to help us all reclaim our health. Choose life that you may live and do the things that God has designed your fingerprints to do. But we can't sit on the sidelines and thinking it's just going to happen. Listen, Superman is not coming for you. But what will be coming for you is our sick care system. I know for me and my husband, we are empty nesters now, with him being diagnosed with MS in November of 2022, and with my high blood pressure ER situation in December of 22, that it got up to 216 over 109. I knew something had to change. But here's what I didn't understand. I had gotten the weight off. Why is my blood pressure so high? It had to be the food. Now, mind you, we had gotten rid of meat. I hadn't had meat in I don't know how long. I was pescatarian, but I was not eating chicken and all that stuff during that time. But I went straight whole foods, plant-based for 5 days just to see what will happen. And my blood pressure came down. And just 2 days ago, I took my blood pressure 106 over 78. Come through, somebody. My goal is to completely get off of blood pressure medication, but I'm going to use wisdom and I'm going to do it the right way. So I'm monitoring my blood pressure. I'm monitoring what I'm eating. Like when I feel my body feeling like it just doesn't feel, I feel a little bit of bloat. And this has nothing to do with postmenopausal and all those things. I know when my bodies need to kind of detox. But I'm not about to do teas. I'm not about to do wraps. I'm going to use food as medicine. And when you eat raw foods like this, you're going to clean out. You won't be running. Then I don't know what you'll be doing because I don't know what kind of toxicity you have in your body. But for me, it's just a nice go. You drink plenty of water, making sure you're getting your rest. I'm concentrating on healthy habits so that I can feel my best while I'm doing this 7-day raw foods. It may be longer. I started out doing 14 days and ended up eating raw for 32 days and absolutely love it because the food is so good. So once again, we made our own wrap yesterday, made our own wrap and dehydrated for 12 to 14 hours. So here's my other one that I'm going to eat tomorrow. I'm going to cut it into 4s and make, I don't know, I may dehydrate some mushrooms and make like a jerk chicken salad or something like that. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys that were hanging with me yesterday because I showed y'all from beginning to end. It was a long live, but most of the time when I come on here and I'm showing you guys how to make plant-based foods in 30 minutes or less using one kitchen utensil or appliance, well, I wanted y'all to see the behind the scene. Before I come on here, I'm having everything already chopped up, ready to go. But I wanted you to see, you're going to have to take time. Your health has to be important enough that you'll take enough time to plan your meals and prep them. And last night when I was on live, I was asking, do you know what you're going to be eating this week? Because if we don't plan, what do? We default, I'm going to run through the drive-thru or DoorDash, or I'm going to eat this frozen something that I picked up. Y'all, we have to start learning to read ingredients. If you have a lot of ingredients in whatever you're about to put in your mouth and you can't read it, you probably shouldn't eat it. Let me just say that. So again, I know it's a transition. I'm sharing with you guys where I am now, but when I started, I didn't know what I was doing. There's no way you would have told me 2 years ago I'd be making my own raw wraps. What? Y'all, anyway, I say all that to say to encourage you, to encourage somebody, even if it's somebody, invest in your health. If you want to start with Thrive, that's where I started. I did not change what I was eating or anything. I took these premium vitamins every single day, and day 19 was my aha moment. I just woke up and I took them every day. I noticed I wasn't eating as much. I wasn't as hungry. I wasn't as snacky after school. When we went to Subway for lunch during a school day, I couldn't even eat a 6-inch Subway. I was like, wait a minute, I really just don't even want it. Because how many of you guys have eaten and you knew you were full, but you kept going because you ain't gonna leave that to go to waste? I was full, so I knew something was happening. The vitamins was working. So then I thought, okay, so I'm eating lesser because I'm not craving, salt and sweet stuff. Then at day 19, I noticed my knees weren't hurting. Actually, before that, I noticed my knees weren't hurting. But day 19, y'all, I'm going to be honest with y'all, be transparent. My underwear was getting looser. And I'm like, what is going on? Because I had vowed to never get on the scale again. Because who cares, right? Well, I had lost 10 pounds in 19 days. And I hadn't changed anything. I was still eating pizza. But instead of eating 3 and 4 slices on Friday nights, that's what we did at our house, I was maybe eating 1 or 2 and I was satisfied. I'm like, what? And then Thanksgiving came around. And I thought, here's the true test, because I'm a Thanksgiving girl. I love Thanksgiving food and will graze on Thanksgiving food all throughout the weekend. I could put away a whole sweet potato pie by myself if I do the weekend, right? But I had a little bit of everything. And back then I was still eating meat. I was eating turkey, just poultry. We was eating turkey and chicken. That's all we were eating. We let go of pork and beef a long, long time ago, maybe 20 years ago now. But all that to say, this product, these 3 simple steps changed that for me. Then I thought, well, shoot, if I feel this good and I've lost 10 pounds without even trying, let me start walking. And that's what I started. That's how I started. All this was from walking. I did get a personal trainer for like 3 months in 2015, just to kind of see what my body could do. And that's when I lost all the weight. That's when I got to my smallest right there. I feel good, and I share it because it works. 3 simple steps called Thrive. So I won't show you the product until I learn how to use the TikTok rules. So if I show you the product, I won't get dinged for showing the product. But today, I just wanted to come back on and show you guys how the wrap came out. My dehydrated wrap. I'm eating raw this week. And y'all just check it out. It's amazing. And again, eat the rainbow. And once I finish, I'm gonna eat my mango. And I promise you, you don't get hungry eating raw foods or eating plant-based foods. Whereas when I was eating fried foods like Popeye's chicken and all that, I would eat it, feel horrible afterwards, the grease, all the things. And then I was ready to eat about 2-3 hours later. You will stay satiated longer eating more plants, vegetables and fruits and all the things than ever before. So if you're looking to say, Jennifer, I know I need to start. I don't want to wait until there's a health crisis before I change what I'm putting here, because I do realize that what I'm putting here is feeding disease. Because it is a choice, y'all. What we put here is a choice. I want to eat foods that's going to fight disease. And I know for me, I'm going raw this week just so I can have a gut reset, because we've been out of town. And you know, when you're out of town and away from your own kitchen and your familiar stores, you know, you eat what you make the best choices that you have with where you're at. We're in a small town in East Texas and ate as well as we can. But I know it's time for Jennifer to detox. I try to do this at least once a month just to reset my gut, but I'm not drinking teas. I'm not repping my belly. I'm not doing all this deprivation stuff. I'm using food to do what it needs to do in my gut and get me back on track, okay? All right, so any other questions, let me know. Thanks for joining. I'm gonna be on in a few minutes or a little bit later on this evening as I get on my walking pad. If y'all haven't gotten this walking pad, I'm telling you, it's going up and up and up. And I'll share with you guys tonight. But this is what we made. I wanted to come on to show you how the wrap came out. There's my dehydrated wrap that I made in my dehydrator. This is vegetables, zucchini, carrots, red onions with a little bit of ground flax seeds. I spread it out on my dehydrator tray. This is how it came out. I'm gonna eat this one tomorrow because I'm eating raw. And raw is anything that's not cooked above 115 degrees. So what I do is, like, I'll take mushrooms. Mushrooms kind of like a meaty texture, and I will add a sauce to it, put in my dehydrator, and let it cook or dehydrate for 8 to 10 hours, something like that. So then I'm ready to add it, you know, with some vegan mayo and some celery, and make it like a jerk chicken salad. It's so good, y'all. It's so good. And then I'll cut these into 4s, and it'll be like little small sandwich, top and bottom of the sandwich. It's so good. It's so good. So once again, I'm gonna finish up my lunch, eat it with my mango. It's gonna be good, y'all. So thanks for joining. Check with me later on tonight, because we will be walking on the walking pad, because we got to move that body 3 to 5 times, 30 minutes a day at least. And if you have this particular walking pad that I'm going to show y'all tonight, You can do it anytime. Doesn't matter what time of day. I do my best work in the morning towards the evening. When it starts to get a little dark, I'm like, it's too dark to go walking. I love walking around the lake. It's too dark. Got that excuse taken care of. Got my little walking pad, can go anywhere in my house, and I can start walking. So check that out tonight. Thank y'all for joining the live. Thanks for all the likes and loves and for connections. So once again, y'all, let me know questions you have in the chats. Thanks, Chrissy, for joining. All of you guys that are hopped on. Lady Gigi, what is Thrive? Thrive in the simplicity of it. I hope she's still on. Thrive is one product, but it's formulated in 3 steps. Your lifestyle capsules, an amazing lifestyle shake mix that's going to help with your gut health, and then a little sticker called a DFT. Looks like this. All 3 of those products synergize in your body to fill in your nutritional gaps, which we all have. I don't care if you are, you go to the gym 7 days a week and twice on Sundays, right? Don't care if you're overweight, underweight, whatever. Everybody has nutritional gaps, and we cannot get them filled in the foods that we eat, especially in America. Even if you're growing your own food, you're going to miss something because our soil is not as pure as it was 100 years ago. Our water system is not as pure. So Thrive helps to fill in those nutritional gaps so that you can reach peak performance mentally and physically, meaning you won't need that coffee to get you going in the morning or that Coke in the afternoon because your energy is starting to get low. Sustain energy all day long, helps with aches and discomfort. It helped me to lose over 50-something pounds. It helped me to start to sleep and dream again because I could shut my brain off, right? All day energy, feels amazing. But the good thing about Thrive is because 10 people can take it and you're going to get 10 different results because we're not all the same. The girl that shared it with me is a marathon runner. She didn't need to lose 50 pounds. My body did when I allowed Thrive coupled with healthy habits. This is not a magic pill. It's not a fad. It's not a phase, y'all. This is not a quick fix thing. Been heavy all my life. And at age 48, I'm like, God, I need some help. This is where I was 10 years ago. And so now Thrive makes it easy. It's the simplest thing I've ever done. And I'm just sharing it with people. Go check it out. Go to the link in my bio, hit the link tree, go drop down to the bottom. You'll say Thrive, you'll see Thrive with me and check it out. Create your own free account, get $50 preloaded today through tomorrow, I think the 15th, and then use it or not use it. Get the information because that's what I need you to do. All right. So with that being said, Lady Gigi, I hope you're still on. And if not, go ahead and message me and I'll be sure to answer as well. All right, everybody. Hey there. Hey, any Crumblies on here? Oh, y'all talking to each other. I love that. I love that. The connection in the chat. All right, let me scroll back through and see if I missed anything. So y'all be blessed. And once again, go to my website, 3 John 2. I don't know if I can I pin this again? I pinned it. Couldn't pin the comment. You can try again. I don't know. It won't pin, but it's 3 John 3 JOHN 2 .thrive THRIVE 123.com, or just message me, right? And check it out. Okay. Number 1 King, I hope you found that. The link. And thanks for hopping on, Christy. I appreciate that. I know you live around the corner from me. No politics, please. Thank you for that. I don't know what happened. Keep it friendly. I'm not sure. I must have missed something, but thank you so much. Yes, this is not about politics here. I appreciate that. Just vote. People vote. I will say that. I'm not going to talk about who you're voting for and all that. This is not what my platform is all about. But thank you, Teresa. It's your first time for coming on. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off so I can finish my lunch and enjoy my mango. And I'll be back later on so I can get my walk on and show y'all this walking pad. It's amazing. It's amazing. So be blessed, y'all. Until next time, eat well so that you can live well. I'll talk to you later.